Today you're going to take an economics quiz. You're going to put your name in the box. The first question is, what is a need? Something that is nice to have, but you don't need to live. Something that is made or grown. Something someone does for someone else, or something that we must have in order to survive. Then you're going to give 2 examples of a need in the box below. The next question is, what is a want? Something someone does for someone else, something that is nice to have but you don't need to live, something that is made or grown, or something that we must have in order to survive. Then you're going to give 2 examples of a want in the box below. The next question says, what is a supply? How much people want of something, someone who sells goods or services, how much someone has of something, or someone who buys goods or services. The next question is, what is a demand? How much people want of something, someone who sells goods or services, how much someone has of something, or someone who buys goods or services. The next question says, what happens to the cost of an item when demand is high? The cost goes down, the cost stays the same, or the cost goes up. What happens when the cost of an item goes down? The demand goes down, the demand goes up, or the demand stays the same. Here you're going to give an example of a supply and demand scenario. So you're going to give an example of where the supply and the demand would go together. Think about when we did our auction the other day. What is a good? Getting a good grade on a paper, something that is made or grown, something we do for someone else, how much we want of something. You're going to give an example of a good. What is a service? Something that is made or grown, someone who buys something, something someone does for someone else. It is when someone sells something. And then you're going to give an example of a service. What is a producer? Something that is made or grown, someone who sells a good or service, something you need to survive, something that is nice to have, but we don't need to live. You're going to give an example of a producer. And then finally, what is a consumer? Something that is made or grown, someone who does something for someone else, how much we want of something, somebody who buys a good or service. And you're going to give an example of a consumer. Please make sure you turn it in.